Oh, oh, oh. Soyboy pears with the top knot coming in from Bali. Oh my god.
Is everybody there?
No one's gonna sign in.
No, shit.
It's a dead channel.
Like, isn't it like 10 a.m., 9
Even
a.m.?
then, see who signs in first. My guess is Kyrex. It's been an absolute decade, but testing.
There's nobody. Oh, there is.
The internet
Kazuya.
working. Kazuya was
Kazuya.
first. Hello. Test before the 7 rebirth. Chilling here in Bali. And Gingy's back.
I made it over the ocean.
Yes. We just got back from a succulent meal. I had, what did I have?
What did you have?
Lemongrass
Lemongrass
curry.
curry.
It was a delicious curry.
Had a couple of bintangs. Now we're chilling in this big ass apartmento. Oh my god, people are actually signing in.
13 people.
The channel's not entirely dead. There may be people here for what I feel. I'm going to say this with a heavy heart, but a very overdramatic one. This may be my last stream of all time. It's Jay Brown. I keep saying Jay Brown. She's changed her name. My twin has betrayed the family name.
No,
she's-
wants to be a Brown.
No one
Yeah,
wants to be
me
Brown.
neither.
She's now Jade
It's a bit
freaking
boring. You're gonna be Bree Brown.
Webzog.
BB.
My twin's getting
You're
married.
It's actually cookie.
So me and Bree, we just left Japan. We had three dank weeks.
One sick week though.
We were sick
Wasn't so dank.
as dogs.
Yeah.
But now Jade has offloaded her wedding costs onto her guests
Yes.
and forced us all to come to freaking Bali.
That hasn't offloaded any cost.
How much is your wedding costing, roughly, in total?
About 60 grand.
60? Fuck.
I was gonna say.
I think I read somewhere the average
Business.
wedding cost like 30k. But now to all of these people, Crystal.
Soju.
What's good? Welcome back. It's episode rebirth release day. Wait, well, that was like 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yo, Crystal, I think you've been in a coma for a couple of days. Check the calendar. It's out. Speaking of rebirth, it's driving me crazy. How many of you are playing it, guys?
Everybody.
Bree's been a good girl. She's actually, well, it's not that she's been a good girl.
I've been good.
She hasn't had the opportunity to play it. Me and Bree
Got the opportunity.
we were stranded in China for 24 hours.
Yeah, we went to China.
We went to China.
It was.
What I can tell you categorically, guys, is
They don't like you.
communism is good shit. Communism is great. We should all.
It takes Discord away from you.
Yeah.
It takes Google Maps away from
We
you.
had no WhatsApp. We had no internet. People
It's all
were
fucked.
doing triple takes. I mean, to be fair, Bree does have green hair.
Still, no, fair, because there are Japanese people that come to China a lot, and they all have like pink
It's
hair.
Japan, man.
But that's what I'm saying is
Is
they
there-
have pink hair, and nobody's doing triple takes on them.
Yeah.
Is FF7 actually out over there, or is that banned as well? Can you buy it? Is there
No.
advertising for it?
I think China's got 7.
It has.
Yeah, it's got 7 rebirth. I also saw. Did you see the cup noodle advert for 7 rebirth? Oh no, it's Tommy Boy. It's Mr. T. This is the tall drink of water
Hello, Mr. Thomas.
that my twin's getting married to.
You call him a tall drink of water. Isn't it?
Come on, let's take his clothes. I need super chats, and if I've got to get Tom naked, I'll do
Oh
it.
my god.
He's been eating eggs and mince.
Eggs and mince.
To look like that.
Whereas I've become a piggy porker. Dudley 2.0.
You're not like that. You love this.
Rice cake.
I'm also going for an Eren Jaeger, guys. I just need to have this bit flop down. I'm going for an Eren Jaeger.
His hair's not long enough for an Aaron Yeager.
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm going to create
It's
a
gonna be
rumbling.
long in the
Nobody's
back for an
commenting on
Aaron.
that,
Hess
I
is a
think.
feral gremlin.
I can't believe no one's commenting on the top knot.
Gremlin.
He's a bit of a gremlin, yeah.
I'm in Bali and I'm starting to eat soy, and I think President Joe Biden is the best thing to happen to America.
I thought you were about to say you mean
He's-
flies making me
And I'm taking on liberal political university courses. That's why I've been away, guys. I'm learning.
Chatting shit.
My whole channel's built on chatting shit. Hello, Black Santa. I use VPN when I visit relatives in China. How did you do it, Eliz? My VPN was not working.
What VPN do you use?
I could not sell Bitcoin. It was running up at a very fast pace and I couldn't sell. And I'm
Yeah, he
walking
was
around,
freaking out.
walking around China. I was like, sell. I need to sell my Bitcoin. Well, JD Poo,
Hi.
did you have a good evening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a permanent
She was
Holiday.
having a great
and
time.
we're all in outside to play.
I ain't gonna slip away. Yeah, there's this reggae song that Jade says reminds her of me that I'm on a permanent holiday. I can tell you now, going to Singapore, Malaysia, Portugal, Spain,
You actually took
Colombia.
him to work. You're the one who took
What else is the bit?
He definitely convinced us
China,
to
Japan.
Anime fan has listened to you.
Yeah,
I'm broke with no job.
nice. That makes sense. That's the
I'm
way.
in the same position. You're not the only one.
Yeah, it's old.
Him.
Right.
I saw Bob
job.
Marley.
Sell my car.
No.
Sell your car.
And so you can't
Job.
sell everything.
Like,
Just get up and be like you were as a kid. You didn't care about money and bills and obligations. You want to be outside and play.
Oh, what was
and
that?
eat bugs.
Well, I saw a Bob Marley quote on a wall earlier, and it was good. They said, "You win the race." What was it? You win the race when you
Stop.
stop the race. No, it doesn't sound right. It was more
You're not very
poetic
good.
than that.
You're not very good at this.
No, I'm not.
When you're out of the race, you're winning the race.
You win the race when you stop the race. When you stop
You
racing.
Running.
No,
Yourself.
no. Hey, Cyclic Gamer. Hello. When's the big day, Jade? When is the big day?
15th of March.
15th of March.
Send your blessings.
But she's technically already married. They signed the
Yeah, they
stuff.
had to get married in England.
Because that is crypto.
Sorry.
That's the Bitcoin stuff.
Buying people's ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Trading.
Money.
Yeah, man.
So we need to get Jake a suit. He's refusing to wear.
I need to switch this shit off. I have to switch this alarm off.
Stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to make me wear a suit to her wedding.
What do you want to wear? If you could pick, what would you wear?
Shorts. What I'm wearing now.
Some shorts.
Is this not suitable wedding attire?
No,
So
absolutely.
wear shorts. Someone told me not to wear shorts, so I had to go and buy.
Jade wants me to
Yeah.
wear a shirt and a jacket and long trousers here in humid
No, she
Bali.
said you don't have to wear long ones if you don't want to.
I have to wear long trousers.
She just
You,
heard
you
her say
can,
the
you
other
can
day.
wear smart shorts. You can wear smart
Yeah.
shorts.
Can I wear trainers?
No.
No. Do you not have shoes?
I was like, do I have shoes? I've not been a serious human for the last 10 years. Why would I?
Nice shoes.
How many of you own shoes? Like shoes?
Shoes?
Huh?
Like proper shoes?
Shoes.
What, actual shoes?
Yeah.
What do you have shoes for?
Just the odd occasion if you need shoes.
The old occasion.
Yeah.
If you need a pair of shoes. Right, guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to play Rebirth. I was going to wait until after Jade's wedding to play it, but...
Do you have a registry we
No.
contribute to? What's it mean?
Huh?
Do you have a registry we can contribute to? Is that American?
I think that's an American.
All I know is
sure.
it's a very kind sentiment. We can set up a registry for Ginge.
Yeah.
All donate
Donate to Ginger's cause.
to Ginge's registry.
Please.
Suspenders suit you better, Pez. I've never wore suspenders in my life.
Guys, it's
That would have been
it's too hot for like a suit.
You never met Sea Dog VA before, Pez? Never.
Who's that?
Never. I know, is that an upcoming farm? There's all these
Young women
young'uns up
clamoring.
and coming on the platform now. I can't compete with them. I haven't got the skincare routine.
Yeah.
Or-
I try to tell him and be like, you need to wear sunscreen, you need to put on lotion, and he's just like, look
Jade forced me to do
Get out.
Botox 2 years ago.
at your wrinkly forehead.
There's no trace of Botox left.
Gordon Ramsay indented forehead.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just stop.
He
Stop
makes
it.
too many
Relax.
things.
This is the sacrifice I've made for you
He's
guys.
just like sitting there working on his
Yeah,
laptop.
he's
He's
not
just
there.
constantly like
Yeah.
angry.
7 long years of overreacting to
Yeah.
trailers and games and putting expressive faces. I've done this for you guys for 7 years. For your entertainment, and my face is starting to look like a sack. A sack of rotty skin. My face is falling apart thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
Won't change a thing.
And it's just never You can't go back now.
I need shoes for work.
Right.
Oh,
It's a wish list type thing.
Oh,
Someone's
okay.
wish list.
a toaster. Oh, you don't want to buy anything for
Cheating.
Jade. Like,
Yeah.
even if you used to put,
Buy me stuff, guys.
if you was to put a
Presents.
if you was to put a blender, just say a blender.
I'm very poor.
I'm curious, guys. What's the maximum you guys would spend on a blender? A blender for your fruits and your
It's not any
smoothies.
blender, it's a Vitamix.
Shh. I want to know from the chat. What's the maximum?
Just call your head a ball sack.
It is.
That's a bit
It's,
much.
it's cheeky Jake Pierce.
Damn,
Oh, Jakey boy, how have you been?
it's cruel.
Gaming as finders. I have to make a stopping point. Almost done with Persona 3. Oh, still got Persona 3. Some people say that's the best game.
I forgot that was happening as
Yeah,
well.
people have been playing that.
Just noticing that, yeah, the restream, the chat's not working. So make a note of
Get
that.
rid of it.
We'll get rid of it for now.
Okay, thing.
I want to get everything set up. So this is just a test stream, guys. We're
Yeah.
going to have a little bit of soju, have a little bit of...
Yes. Pour the soju.
Do you want a little glass?
Why is it in shot glasses? Is it shots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's a
Yeah, you
little
might
bit of
as
a
well.
higher
It's
percentage.
good beer.
No,
No.
it's like a rice spirit.
Yeah.
We tend to get through a bottle each.
I think
but-
there's another...
What percentage is it? It's
There's
15.
another
Same.
No, dear Jade.
What's the percent?
Go grab one.
Oh, so some people
remember.
pay $5 for a blender. Ameliorated, they pay 400.
£400. 200. Yeah, well, my twin sister spent £600.
Every penny. No, it's about
You
5.
sent it back.
Oh no,
Yeah,
the
no.
attachments came.
Because you didn't
Yeah.
do the thing you wanted to do.
Yeah,
did you?
I'm gonna-
And then you were like, we
You
have to
sent
keep
it
now.
back. You said it weren't blending properly.
No, it's basically if you don't put enough seeds, it's like wanting to grind seeds. You have to buy an attachment that's small enough to grind the seeds, because otherwise you've got this massive thing with a blade and they just float under the blade.
You don't need anything but a NutriBullet. You put anything in that thing, and that cunt is mangling it.
And you broke it, I believe, because you loaded so much in. It exploded.
Do I recognize anybody in chat?
NutriBullet is all you need.
Most
I reckon.
remember the cyclic gamer.
Jamon.
I remember that person.
Jamon's a legend.
I
Yeah.
remember the
YouTube.
cyclic
Drake
gamer.
Wren. Hello, mate. How are you doing?
We need one more shot glass.
So yeah,
please.
guys, I'm thinking about doing rebirth. Early.
Wait, is this too much?
Yeah, that's a good amount.
Okay.
Good amount. You guys ever had soju?
I'm gonna fill it to the brim, guys, because
Mamma mia, it's delicious.
alcoholism.
Yeah, if a blender costs that much and also needs attachments, what the fuck? Exactly that. An attachment for your seeds, an attachment for your
I'm going
fruits, an
to fill it to the
attachment for
brim.
your
I'll have half
berries.
one.
You want half one?
Just half
Okay.
one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for
So I can interrupt my sleep.
that's fair. Is that good? Or is that too much?
Yes.
Jay's on the cleanse.
They're quite
No,
shouldn't-
really?
Well, your alcohol days are soon going to be behind you. Jay plans on getting
Kreger.
pregnant,
Yeah.
forcing me to be an uncle.
Okay.
I'm going to abandon my duty as an uncle hard.
You
Actually, no, I'm
this
going
one.
like Sid from 16, like a cool uncle.
Yeah.
An Uncle Sid.
Aren't you?
Oh no, who's a really cool uncle in the series?
We shot us.
Who was Yuna's uncle? The Albed dude. Oh, he was Sid as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like him.
Sid is an uncle, typically, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cheese.
It's
Cheers,
very
guys.
sweet.
Cheers. Go on,
Chin,
go on,
chin.
go on. Have a little chin to the chat. Hello, guys.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh,
Meow.
this is actually pretty full.
Mm.
Oops.
But yay, thanks for showing up, guys.
Tasty.
How was the
Tasty.
I know there's a lot of voices going on, but how does it look? How does it sound? It's really late here in
It's
Bali.
using my mic. Is it a good sounding mic, guys?
Basically want to be set up for the rebirth potentially tomorrow. I haven't even played the demo, guys. So even the opening, because the demo was the opening, right?
I think so. I think if it's not the opening, it's very close.
Even that's going to rock my socks. How many hours are you all in, guys? Anyone who's playing it?
Who was Titus's
finished it.
uncle? Titus didn't have an uncle.
I've already
did
You
he?
finished
finished
it. Yeah,
it?
I finished it.
What did you think?
It was alright.
It's all right. Give it a score out of 10.
About 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
That's
what,
going to trigger people big time. He's saying that.
how did you find
Wait,
Vincent
how much?
Valentine's role?
Who?
I don't think he
Vincent
was. I
Valentine.
don't think he would have been in it.
What, in the rebirth?
In the demo.
Oh, right. Gin's saying he's finished
I
it.
finished the game.
The whole game.
Yeah.
No, you have.
Mike sounds
I have.
all right.
Really?
It sounds all right.
That's what people expect from your streams.
Nice.
Okay.
Very cool, very cool. Oh, I'm so excited, guy. I'm going in blind. Bree's going in. Well, actually, you're not blinder than me. I
I am blinder than you.
watched the latest trailer, but Bree has played the demo, so I think that makes us even.
No, I haven't played the full demo. I played like 15 minutes of
Oh,
it.
did you not complete it?
Yeah.
All I know is Bree was playing the demo and she's like, they're dropping stuff.
I was like,
Oh,
we're learning
we're
things.
learning
Learning
things.
things. Getting all
I'm so
excited.
excited. I'm so hyped for this, guys. I'm going to be doing a nice, long, slow play, do about 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
As we're out here, we've got to experience Bali. The FOMO for Bali is real. I'm stuck in the UK. Don't do this to me. Have you been, Tim?
Tim.
I've been here before, but
Been here before.
I've been here before. Going. Every time I show up, it blows my mind. Like you come out of the airport, there's big like Hanuman statue and Vishnu statues, and the food.
Yeah.
The
Oh, the
food
food has been really good.
is so good, and like even just the way they assemble it, it's always very artistic. The first breakfast I had here was a papaya boat.
Yeah. It looked like it would be way too much, but it was just
It's
actually
just right.
just
Big
good.
fat papaya, granola, and fruits and yogurts, dragon fruit. Yum yum yum.
Mhm.
Love this country. But is it better than Japan? Nothing's better than Japan.
Nothing's better. I was
My
so
friends,
sad to leave.
Japan's so good.
I
Yeah.
I was having a hard time. I was like,
Mhm.
babe, can we stay like one more week? Can we just like call the airline and like make something up
Yeah.
and stay one more week? He's like, that's not gonna work.
It was
Gotta leave.
great.
We'll definitely have to go back. It
Yeah,
was
there's so
just
much we
amazing.
missed.
Yeah,
And
take me back next time.
Yeah, you want to come with us?
I want to go back. I've been there once. I'm not going back
we
again.
were
come out of the
talking
shadows,
about
didn't
Yeah,
you?
you've been.
we were
seen
talking
the last
about
time.
Right.
we were talking about bringing my brother, and
Yeah.
I think if Zach wants to come, you should definitely come along on that
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
You and Zach would
Have
be
any of you guys been to Japan? You didn't speak Japanese. See, Bree speaks really good Japanese, but she has social
I'm very
anxiety.
shy.
So all she
Sumimasen.
Komenasai. She was just really, really skittish
I was very quiet with it.
with using it, which then left me to do it. I'll be
He's
like,
lying. He's lying.
arigato gozaimasu.
He's lying. He didn't
See
speak.
that's it.
Arigato
He's
gozaimasu.
lying now. He didn't speak at
Sumimasen.
all.
Konnichiwa.
He didn't speak. He's lying.
And I can tell you guys that Bree got humbled. She got knocked down a
I
peg.
get humbled.
I told her, you will want to squirt your anus with water.
Oh yeah.
You will
yeah, I
want to
did.
squirt your butthole.
Oh yeah.
The toilets are phenomenal. She was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's weird.
It was-
I prefer to smear my feces into my rectum with
God,
paper.
stop. He keeps saying that because my brother started that. My brother was like, isn't it gross that we like smear feces on our anus? Like, do you prefer that? And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
men have,
That's disgusting.
Well-
Us Westerners, we're fucking animals.
but they all ganged up on me whenever he was visiting my family. And we were all in the kitchen, and they're all just like, no, like, "Oh, so you like a dirty butthole? You like a dirty butthole? No, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it." I'm like, no, I'm not. And I was really sticking to my guns. I was like, that's
She's not going to like the
weird.
B-days, basically. And
But
what happened?
so he actually, so I was
Does
on the,
it?
Yeah.
oh,
This is what happened. Bree,
he was on the toilet,
she's on the toilet.
and he burst it, and he pressed the button, and I was like horrified because I was like, how dare you
I mean,
assault me with this water right now?
you got to take it back. First thing she did is she sat on the toilet and the seats on
It was very warm. I did like that.
seats, and she just went, wow.
She's like,
And then
"Ooh, that's
I knew she wasn't going to use the bidet, so the toilet door open. Okay, I pressed the bidet button. She tried to get up. I shoved it from her.
braced
Like,
myself.
you'll stay in there.
I was like, "Ooh."
And it shot up.
And I was like, ooh,
It's warm and it's pleasant.
it's pleasant. I feel squeaky clean.
Mhm.
But I wasn't like sold on it until the next time I took a break and I sat down to do it. And I did it on my own, and I was like, yes, I want one of these.
Mhm.
I was sold completely. I was like, I need this in my life.
Yeah.
I need this squeaky clean of a butthole for the rest of my life.
Are you going back to Japan after? So it's kind of crazy, but me and Brie were planning after this Bali wedding trip to go to South Korea. But me and Brie, we love animals. We love dogs. And I've just got us onto a really cool site. It's called Trusted House Sitters. It's basically where you can go and live in massive mansions. We're going to Australia for 3 months. We're then going to be going to New Zealand, hopefully going to Las Vegas, Canada. Basically, We just look after people's dogs. We've got.
He is being
He's even asking Tom.
Tom's peeping at the chat.
So that's the plan, guys. We're going to Australia, and we've got these 3 Great Danes,
Oh, they're so pretty.
big, beautiful hounds. Oh.
Drink it.
And your whole accommodation for free.
Mhm.
How cool is that?
It's pretty sick.
Traveling around the world, all on just what it costs you to eat.
Warm toilet seats do sound like a dream, not gonna lie. Absolutely, dude.
Mhm.
Especially when it's cold outside. And you can tell the difference because there are still some toilets in Japan that don't have it. You sit down and it's like,
Pez, you can't say Ryuji, 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 Ryuji. Right? I got it that time. Oh, Ryuji.
and it's better than what? How does he usually say it? Ryuji, probably.
No, I've never said
That
it like
seems like
that.
something you'd do.
Ryuji?
Ryuji.
How did you say it?
Ryuji?
What's the difference?
Ryuji versus Ryuji?
Ryuji.
You get involved.
Ryuji.
Involved. We're gonna get involved.
That just plays up to it anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just play up to it, don't you?
Yeah, he does. He says faux.
oh, a nice
Let's get some faux. A bowl of
nice-
faux.
bowl of pho.
Pisses me off.
Yeah, and because it's PHO, so it's actually I'd like a nice bowl of poo. But I say
How do you
pho.
actually say it again?
Poo.
Is it poo?
Yeah.
Oh.
Make something in the Vietnamese cafe. Ask for a
Pho.
bowl of poo.
Pho.
When we were in China, wait, no, was it in China? Oh no. Right, so we went to a love hotel. Our last place in Japan
Good.
was this kind of, best I could describe it, it's like a kinky Victorian mausoleum where it's kind of like a sexy
There were
degenerate.
like Santa Clauses everywhere.
Yeah, there were kinky Santa Clauses,
They were like
and there's like erotic artwork all on the walls.
Or Santa Claus.
Not of Santa
Geiger
Claus.
flare. Don't say about the Geiger flare. That shit triggers me so much.
And we stayed at this kinky love hotel. We went into the room. We have 3 public to use vibrators.
Oh, dude. It was so. It's one of those first things I noticed. I was like, yeah,
They just had vibrators hanging.
there's just a vibrator there.
But anyway,
gross.
the
Jake just exposed
the
me.
district that we went to, it was just before our flight where this love hotel was. I walked out of the train station and the best reviewed restaurant in the area, I kid you not, it was called Hung Dick.
It was.
Hung Dick.
I don't think that's how you actually pronounce it because it was Vietnamese.
How else would you say it, guys?
For anybody who's Vietnamese here,
Let me type it. No,
I'm
it's
not going to be able to find
it's
it.
HUNG.
It was HUENG.
DIEC. How would you guys
Yeah,
say?
DIEC.
How would you say
DIEC.
dick?
Chuang
Wait,
Diek.
Dick. I
Oh,
think it was Dick,
Chuang
not Dick.
Hung Dick. So
It was Dick.
we went and ate at Hung Dick. Hung Dick.
It was actually really
Young
good.
Dick.
It was really,
Yeah,
really good
Russian.
food.
Oh, good.
4.8.
Did anyone listen to the Tucker Carlson Vladimir Putin interview?
No.
That was good. Have you not listened to it?
No.
Oh shit! Tucker Carlson interviewed him.
It was pretty
Was it-
interesting.
was it?
Vladimir.
What did he talk about?
Oh, a lot.
He's
But he
a
mostly went
very
into the history
long-winded speaker.
of he likes history, but obviously a altered version of history. But anyway, he's more articulate and fluent, and than any American leader right now.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are doing Trump Biden again?
I don't want to talk
Again?
about it.
No, we don't want to talk about
I
it.
really don't want to talk about it because every time we talk about it, I get stressed out. I'm like,
She does.
This is the reality right now.
So the Haunted Mansion of Golden Saucer, that was exactly the vibe. The reception had like a closed curtain, and like there's just a little slit at the
It was
bottom,
actually really creepy.
and you can't see anyone. And everything is like so rich. Japanese CEOs can bang their whores in secret.
And everybody
Yeah.
that we would see, like we'd come out and like if you saw somebody or ran into them, they would look kind of like, ooh, like they were doing something wrong.
Oh yeah, we knock into some people in the
We'd
corridor.
look,
Some people would do like a U-turn and run back into their room. And it's
Really?
like,
because
You
they don't.
guarantee, yeah, you guarantee that none, like
It's
you
supposed to be
two were the
very-
only proper couple there, and the rest of them were just like people cheating or
cheating
Yeah.
and
like doing stuff they shouldn't
Yeah.
be doing.
Sure, there were other like proper couples other than us, but like I don't think we ran into any of them. We
But
saw
it's
like
just
two younger looking people, and I was just like made eye contact, and they were like running to their room. I was like,
yeah.
oh, how
But it
weird.
was called Christmas Chapel Chateau.
No, no,
Christmas Chapel
this
something.
Chateau Chapel Crypt,
Either
something like
either way, if you're rolling up and your hotel has two 10-foot statues of Santa going,
going with his butt out, and also a bunch of butterflies everywhere. It was a really weird combination. I was like, why are they doing like the Santa and the butterfly?
yeah.
This doesn't really mix, but
When are you going to post about your trip to Japan on the Travel Channel? Yeah, I'm going to edit that up, stick the vlog up. I mean, I've got thousands at this point. It's gone beyond hundreds. I've got thousands of hours of travel content. At this point, like,
You pick a chords and end up.
so I'll just be recording in a restaurant, and someone they'll be like, "Who's this going to?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know. I speak at the camera now, and
don't know what's
I
happening
don't
with
know
it.
what's happening with it." But yeah, I'll put the Japan vlogs up because people do want to see those. It's just a shame that we missed so many days to illness.
I was really upset
I
about
took Bree up a place called Inari Mountain, and I'll just show you a few things from the
Yeah.
trip, guys.
I mean, it was
But she was delirious and she doesn't recall anything from the trip.
I have a few bits of memory, but like the next day I woke up, I was like, I don't think that actually happened. Did we actually do that?
Yeah.
Because I was just so feverish. I felt so shitty.
Okay. So I mean, this kind of gives you some of the vibes. Like, what a cool temple that is. Just
If you can
amazing.
see it.
You guys can see that, right? But Inari Mountain is one of the most phenomenal, like to me, this is one of the wonders of the world.
Yeah, it was very
You'll
pretty.
see
Yeah.
thousands of these. It's kind of glaring.
Foxes.
Yeah.
Cheeky foxes.
Cheeky foxes everywhere. It's very cool. And the Tory gates. So yeah, well actually, here's like an example of, you just got all these amazing statues.
Mm-hmm.
It's glaring out pretty hard.
Yeah.
Let me show you the Tory gates. These were so cool. Oh yeah, I drowned my head in a waterfall. Bree joined in.
I did.
Uh,
I regretted it
oh,
because it was cold.
so when I was there with Jin, it's like 5, 6 years ago, I went off the beaten track and, away from where, because there were thousands of tourists.
Yeah, it was so intense at first. I was like,
And you head up this like little bamboo path. And I came across it and it was empty last time I was there and it was empty when I was here again. This to me is one of the most magical spots in the world. There's a sound of a waterfall nearby and no one ever comes here. It's just this like
yeah, I
crazy,
can tell.
beautiful, mossy, like
Yeah, I think
That's not a
section of the temple.
it's not a burial area, is it? I know.
I think
it was.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a burial area. And like here's all the gates. You walk through like thousands of them. Thousands.
Yeah.
They go on for like what, like
So many of them.
half an hour of walking at least.
More than that.
Huh?
Buy your own one. You can put your name on it as like a because loads of companies
Really?
companies
Yeah.
buy them and have their names put on the
Oh,
yeah.
It's
that's
such cool.
sick.
This is me in the Kinky Love Hotel lift. Right, is there more of this?
Mm.
Oh, you don't want to see that bit.
Oh no, not that bit. Ooh, so this is cool. You like this, guys? We've had shabu shabu, and Bree decided that this was a challenge that she had to consume as much as humanly possible.
I ate so much, I started going
There you
delirious.
go. That takes the glare off a bit. So you guys ever had shabu shabu? You have this pot of boiling like liquid, and you can just order meats and like tofus.
We had so much
This is
meat and veg.
this is Bree dropping an egg in.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think we
I
ate
don't know
us,
how many rounds of meat and veg we got, but it was many. It was a lot.
and we got delirious on the walk back. Like,
As soon as I stepped out of there, I was like,
imagine having two bottles of vodka
it felt like that.
and a big old joint.
I felt drunk and high.
So we were high, and it was just some food. But look who comes and serves you your food. Classic Japan. a freaking robot.
It's very cute.
There's a robot waiter with a face.
A
And
descendant of what's his name from Detroit Becoming Human.
oh, Botty.
Botty.
See. And like if you get in the way of the robot when it's trying to get back, it'll like change from a happy face to a sad face.
Crying, yeah.
And then it'll start talking at you.
It was
And
very cute.
it was very cool. It was very, very cool. I mean, did I catch I mean just give you an idea of all the bubbling. You can't see nothing, but
Yeah, you can't really tell.
it's
But we
very
were going at it. We were
Yeah.
going at it hard.
awesome.
Mm.
Was there anything else juicy on there? I mean, so
So
much,
much.
so much.
You want to tell them about
Oh, I might try to play you a bit of Chinese.
thing?
You want to see a bit of Chinese television? I've got to put the sound on for this.
It's going to come through.
Oh, that's on. Oh, who was it we found? We saw
Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah,
Started cracking.
we found Chinese Michael Jackson.
I was so tired, and all we could do was
Did-
watch Chinese TV. And there's this dude that showed up on the TV. He looked exactly like Michael Jackson. It was so weird. But he was Chinese.
That's all we did. We just sat around watching Chinese television.
That's all we could do.
Sounds amazing.
It's so mad. Oh my gosh. And now we're here in Bali, a whole other vibe.
And we had a whole
Yeah,
situation
cool.
at the airport.
Oh my god. So max volume on your phone, Pez. That was the loudest. But to be fair, we was in a Holiday Inn and the Chinese television was very quiet.
It was.
We couldn't turn it up. Miracle Jackson. No, we found Chinese Michael Jackson.
Hmm.
And he was having like this very powerful wooded, like dramatic scene with who we can only assume is Billie Jean, Chinese Billie Jean.
Every time he showed up, I was cracking up. I was like, this is so weird. It's so bizarre.
They need to combine the Bidet and the robot tag. What, we're just
I don't know
open up-
about
Well, a
that,
robot
dude.
comes in and just squirts up your ass.
I don't
When
like
you're just
that.
on a street corner and you just press it and just a little fucking robot Bidet rolls up on the street.
Pokes his finger up.
Oh my god. I don't like
Well, it just
that.
hoses it out. It's Mm.
Disgusting.
No, we're back.
Can you hear us,
This
guys?
was the last thing they heard.
Oh,
It wasn't just me going like that, was it?
Can you guys hear?
yeah, I think that's
Yellow?
back.
Yellow?
Take your shoes until the day I die.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was saying.
About the
Oh.
That's
the
back.
internet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, somebody said fast Japanese internet. I was just saying, it wasn't that fast for us. It was actually slow, and even when we bought a pocket Wi-Fi that had 100 megs, it would keep bottlenecking, and we could not get above 2 megabytes.
It was pretty.
Ooh.
It was more like one.
And the internet company was like, yeah, it depends how many people on the server. We tried it all times a day. We did not get above 2 megabytes.
I was pretty pissed off. I mean, I didn't spend that much on it, but I was still pissed off just
Yeah.
because I wanted to work and I wasn't able to, and it made me very angry. But I need to check and make sure I got that refund. I returned it and they said
Yeah.
I'd get a refund, so I should probably do a check.
That's a pair stream that audio. You see, I don't want that for the rebirth. So
It's going to happen.
It's probably gonna happen.
why?
Because you're
Because I think
Why did that just happen?
because you knocked it somewhere.
Yeah, you did
I think it's just the fact that your setup's been so like mobile recently. And it's never the same when you set it back up. It's always an adjustment.
Mobile setups come with challenges. Pez Rebirth is amazing. You will enjoy it. I think I will. I have a really good feeling about this. I think
Mm.
everything I'm seeing it means it's bringing back the classic RPG elements that have been missing from the series for a while. Proper freedom, proper exploration, solid mini games, and I hope those mini games are good enough that you can just dive into them for
I have
tens and
heard whispers that there's like a shitload of mini games, so
I mean,
I do look forward
I've
to
seen at least like 9 mini games, and oh, I'm so excited!
I'm excited too.
I'm so excited.
Can't wait to play it.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play this bad boy, and I
You're
hope
gonna plat it.
somebody said that the soundtrack is good. I hope it is because the first game had some good ones, but when I go back and I listen, too much EDM bullshit.
Who's done
Like,
the composing for this one?
did you guys like the first remakes soundtrack? I thought there was some dog shit, quite frankly, because obviously
Some bops.
there were some bops.
There was some
There were some
bops.
bops, absolutely.
Some new bops.
But obviously, as an editor, I'm using the soundtracks all the time, and there was a lot of turds in there. I'm listening to, it, I'm like, turds.
I don't
Do you know
know.
who's actually composed the soundtrack for this game? You know who hasn't come out of
No,
He's
is it?
just came out with something where he said that he's not going to be able to do
Nobody's
it
done
again.
like a
Didn't he have a,
few tracks, but is it
have a
Hamelza?
protege or something that was taking over a lot of his stuff that was like he was sort of studying under him for a while?
Yeah. Pez, you need to finish the Strangers of Paradise DLC. I can't without James.
Um,
He was the support network.
You guys do
we need
realize
2
that it's
months.
like
So I do it with
you
Jim.
know
Should
this
we get back
guy.
on Strangers of Paradise?
He just kind of does things, and if he doesn't finish it, it's like
I don't have that
it's
reputation.
gone to the wind.
I now do have that
You
reputation,
do.
but I hate that I have
If we
that.
get a bit of time towards the last month we're here, we'll do it.
Yeah.
They're probably going to hold me to that. I just said that, but
Mm-hmm. And yeah, at some point maybe back to 14, but that's the thing, guys. My main plan is like nothing after Rebirth. I may finish the channel after the Rebirth until some like glorious like Gandalf on the 5th day riding, appearing on the hilltop.
just give me
You're 70.
just give me
Yeah.
the
You'll
password.
come back when you're 70 in gray. Might be wondering
I'm waiting for the series to make me feel super passionate. I loved 16, guys. I loved it. I played it. I had the best time, the fondest time, and then the ending happened. And I just felt all my motivation drained.
I think my words and I quote were, is that it? Wait, is it over? Is there more? Is there more?
I haven't played the DLC for 16. Was that any?
I bought it.
There was DLC, wasn't there?
I
Yeah.
bought it, and I
Are
was
both DLCs out
bought
now?
it like weeks
The
ago.
Levy one as
I don't
well?
know if I no, I don't.
No,
I
the
think
Levy
it's just
one's
the
not.
first one.
It's just the first one.
And I bought it as soon as it
Is that
came out.
good,
I bought it.
guys? Is it
And I was
good
just
shit?
like,
I
I
feel-
still don't have the motivation to play it.
yeah, the ending of 16 hit me and Bree pretty flat. Unfortunately.
It upset me, to be honest.
Was the
It upset
DLC like
Which I
Yes.
think that's a problem with me because there's so many other tenets of that game that are just
me.
phenomenal.
It really is. But it's
Beautiful.
hard because you get hung up on endings easily.
Yeah.
Was
It's so
Was the
pretty.
DLC like a plug to like
It's like me.
the game that should have been there in the first place, but like from what people have
No,
played?
I think it's just a little.
Oh, they're out now. Lol, I forgot about them. Yeah, that's the thing. Why is that?
Are they both out?
I would like when episode Yuffie came out, I was on it. I was so excited for it. But 16, I'm just like, yeah.
Mm,
Because I know that it's not going to go in the direction I want,
Yeah,
which is to give definitive answers to ambiguous bullshit.
it just ain't
It
happening.
ain't going to happen. They don't set things up in such an ambiguous fashion just to reverse Uno it. Not really. I mean, they might do, but
Who knows?
I don't think they
Yeah.
will.
But you were gonna say about the security problem
Oh,
in the when we got here.
so
Tell that
I'm
story.
gonna take you to me and Bree arriving here in Bali. So we've
Which
gone
we're already
we've,
tired.
we've gone to China. We've had to navigate China. Obviously, they're very intense about why you're here, how long you're here,
Where are you going?
where are you going, and just
Show me your visa.
yeah, and all the steps of it are very, very intense. We spend 24 hours in China. We're looking for some food. Bree was just like, I was like, let's get some authentic Chinese food. Bree looked around, was like, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Starbucks. Take me to Starbucks.
I was like, I can't.
So we get like a minimal amount of sleep. Anyway, we get on the plane. We're coming over to Bali. We arrive in Bali, and I go to open my suitcase. And this is an important bottle of soju, guys.
Suju.
I bought a few of these. I open my suitcase, and my soju just comes tumbling out of my case and smashes all over the airport floor. This is at 1 in the morning. So this is how it begins. 1 in the morning,
This is how-
smashed soju. I look at the soju on the floor. I'm like, would anyone judge me if I just got down on the floor and
I was just like, yeah, go slurp it up. Let's not waste that. Go slurp
a little bit of glass in the esophagus?
it.
The esophagus.
Esophagus.
Oh, and I know where it was. They opened my case and then they took the soju that was carefully wrapped and then they just placed it back on top.
Yeah.
So the second I cracked it open, smash. So anyway,
It was pretty upsetting because I was in the bathroom and I came out to just soak
Yeah.
all over the floor. I was like, what?
we then get our case and then we're going through security and you get the customs declaration part. You either go left, which is you're in the clear, or you got to go right because they're going to do some extra checks. Anyway, they signal me to go left. Nice, I'm in the clear, but then Bree is trailing behind and he clocks that we're together.
Mm.
And he makes me come back to then go through the scanner. I've been through about 10 airport scanners over the last year. But I go through, put my case through, and then they immediately pull me up. They pull me up, they may take me to one side, they're like, you need to open your case. Well, okay. Crack my case open. They're searching everything. They're taking it all out. Undies, the lining of undies, the socks, every single thing.
They're going through his pockets and every pair of
They're
pants.
going through the lining of the case. And then they find, I'm like, what the fuck are they looking for? And then they find a tiny little ornamental grinder that I bought in Thailand over a year ago with this guy. I haven't used it. It's just I mean, I'm talking like a grinder like this. It's just like a little cool design on it.
It was so small,
Yeah.
you guys. It was like the tiniest little thing.
Anyway, they crack it open, they sniff it, they're like, when was the last time you did this? And I was like,
Yeah, they were both like sniffing it and giving it to
I
each
was like,
other, and they're
I
speaking
was
their
like,
language.
Thailand over a year ago. And he starts grilling me about where I've been. They start looking up. No, this isn't China security. This is Bali security, dude.
Yes, this was in Bali at
And
this
then
point.
they start asking about my company. They start searching it up. There's always a little bit of a funny moment where somebody just like types in like my channel and just sees like a thumbnail, just like fucking Chelsea. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and they also
So that thumbnail, I'm like, yes, that's me.
and I was clear through the scanner, but because he wasn't clear through the scanner, I was standing there and they weren't going to go through my shit because I was good. But once they found the stuff in his case, the lady was like,
Don't say the stuff,
here.
just the
Just
grind.
grinder.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, it was just a grinder. But once they found that, they were like suspicious of me. So then she's like, okay, I have to go,
Cracked her case.
to go through all your shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I know I didn't have anything. So,
So did I.
but I mean, you had a grinder though.
So what? You're allowed a grinder. You're allowed an ornamental
In some countries, you're not.
fucking floral crack
In some
pipe.
countries, it's illegal, and you're not.
Okay.
But
Anyway, what happened?
Anyway.
What happened with your lady?
Okay, so my-
She was nice to Brie. My
she's very
dude,
sweet to me.
I was answering every question and I still felt like I was 10 seconds away from being taken in the back room, having my legs and my butt cheeks spread. I was this close to getting my fucking rectum exam. But yeah, your person was nice.
So yeah, she was like going through my case and she was going through my clothes and she was just asking me, she's like, so did you try in Thailand as well? Because I was there obviously with them. And I was just like, nope, no, I did not. And I told her, I was like, the reason why is because I have anxiety, so I can't do that. And she did just then find a bunch of pills and she was just like, what is this? And it said right there for anxiety. And I think that made her trust me.
Ecstasy.
It just made her trust me, I think, because it just like checked out that I had just talked about it and there was evidence of that there. So then
Yeah.
she started like being a little bit less intense about looking through my stuff. She's looking at my skincare. She's like, "Oh, you like Korean skincare, yeah? You said you're going to South Korea, right? You're gonna love that stuff." And she was telling me all about like all the skincare she loves and how she loves Korean skincare too, and how it's so good for your skin. And we're just like chatting and it's all good vibes. And then she finds my makeup case. And this is embarrassing, but it's funny, so it's okay.
Here comes the adult part.
This is adult.
This is the adult part.
Kids
Put
turn away.
put the kids to bed.
So she opens up my makeup case, and it's mostly just like little bits of makeup in there, but then she picks something up, and it's a tiny blue vibrator. And she goes, "What's
And she's
this?"
inspecting it
She's touching it, and
to eye level.
she's like, "What is this?" And I was like,
It's lipstick.
yeah." She was like, "What is this?" I was like, and she's like, "Is this blue lipstick? Interesting." And I was like, and then she goes, oh,
Drops
and she
it.
dropped it, and she was like, I understand, I
Underwear.
see."
Underwear.
And then she finished it up pretty quickly, and I was just so fucking embarrassed. I turned beet red. It was so embarrassing. I'm like looking back, and I'm just like, "Help me!" And he was having his guys like still grilling him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm still getting grilled and about to get my bum cheek spread. She's getting a vibrator pulled out and inspected up in the loft.
I was just like mortified because out of everything in that case, she had to pick that up. Out of everything, she's like, "Ooh, interesting lipstick." I was like, "That's not lipstick, girl.
So
Calm
you,
shit down."
you might think this was the ending. This was only like 2 days ago, by the way. You might think that's the end of the story. It's now 2:30 in the morning. We're supposed to be getting out of the airport at like 11. It's now 2:30. They were searching us for fucking ever. Anyway, we get in a taxi. We drive. We're sweaty. We're frantic. We're afraid. We're tired. We're hungry. We pull up our accommodation. Doors locked. Well, actually, the doors weren't locked, but no one there. Reception gone. I'm messaging them. I'm calling them. Fucking gonzo. Our accommodation gone.
It
We
was so,
can't get in.
it was so stressful.
So we stood on the street at like 2:30 in the morning, just like, this can't go any
Like,
fucking
fuck
crazier.
my life.
So we like trying to like get on like dog shit internet to like try to find somewhere in the area that might take us. We roll up to a place called Orange. Now Orange, yeah. We roll up, walk through, dark reception. We're just talking. We're just like, what the fuck do we do? What do we? And I hear a little stirring in the back room. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to raise my voice. Oh, we like we can get a check in. And just some little happy Balinese man, just like, walks out, he's so tired.
It's
It's
like,
like, oh,
"Yo, you
I'm
want to
like,
check in?"
oh. I'm like, yes, please, can we? Can we check in? He's like, yeah, no problem. We hit the sack and
I was so grateful. I was so happy because I could tell you there was a certain point where I was just like, I was at my limit because after coming out of that security thing, it was so like stressful. I'm like, "Oh gosh, my boyfriend's gonna end up in a jail." Like my mind went there, and then she was going through my shit, and it just took so long. And we come out, and because that happened, I forgot to change my clothes, so I'm still in sweatpants and a sweatshirt in like 90-degree weather.
she's still wearing a
Fucking
sweatshirt.
miserable. We go all the way to our hotel, and we can't get in, so I'm just sitting there, hot, miserable. We go outside, and of course, Jake pulls out his camera, like, "Bree's really tired." And I'm like,
There's something in me, guys, that when a scenario gets so crazy and it gets so unhinged, there's a side of me that kind of loves it. I'm like, oh my god, everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Isn't this dope, Brie? And she's just like, I hate you.
"I want to die." Who thinks it's a good idea to bring a vibrator with them when traveling? Most women?
What's wrong with bringing
Somebody,
Most women? Most couples? There's nothing wrong. It's not like it's like illegal.
and neither is a grinder.
It's just embarrassing. That's all, is if somebody touches it.
The thing is, when you say like when you're traveling, the thing is like most people's traveling is a week or two, not 2 years. Like we've been traveling for years at this point, so
Yeah.
you know, it's more like a lifestyle at this
Yeah, I
point.
mean the fact that like he's been through like and you think like American airport security is pretty tight and they didn't even stop him for it.
Vincent,
Oh,
Vincent.
oh
Vincent.
Vincente,
Hello, Vincent.
hello mate.
How are you doing?
Always good to see this fella. But yeah, anyway, that's our stories, guys.
Yeah, it's been an interesting
And now we're
past week.
just getting to relax in Bali. Gingy boy spent 7 hours in Saudi Arabia, no, Qatar.
You keep saying like Dubai, Saudi Arabia.
What is the difference between Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and Qatar?
Well,
They're,
Qatar is its
they're
own
different
little.
places.
They're all the Emirates, right?
Yeah, under the Arab. I can never get Arab Emirates out. But yeah, Qatar's like its own little.
It's some
Yeah.
little thing.
It's like
It's
Singapore,
actually a
but
pretty
attached
nice
to
airport.
Malaysia.
I've
Like,
been to that
yeah.
airport. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty
So I had a
nice.
24-hour flight.
Let's see some of
No.
these comments. They thought you were American spies or some stuff.
Yes,
Hiding cameras
most
inside
likely.
dildos.
I mean, it's a pretty foolproof. Like, all I had to do was hide the weed in your vibrator.
Scratch. Funny
Stick a little baggie.
She would not have got. She would not have
She
put
would
that
not
mixed
have-
up. She'd be like,
video pop up of some Japanese policemen questioning this like American girl or English girl, and they wanted to search her bag.
mm.
Yeah.
And as soon as she said, "You can't," because I've got like personal items, and they were like, "What?" And she said like a vibrator. They're like, "Oh, sorry, and not ran
That's
off." And it's
that's
like,
actually a good
yeah,
tech.
they didn't want to because they didn't want to know. As soon as they said it, it was like,
Hide stuff inside
So-
the vibrator.
yeah,
That's
so
the
if you ever
move,
Drug
smuggle anything,
smugglers, yeah, buy sex toys.
yeah,
essentially.
Like, yeah, I was getting real worried they were going to do a body search at some point.
Yeah, I was worried too because that guy was definitely being really hard.
And they were asking me every country I've been to. They're like, "You've got to tell us every country you've been to." So I told them. I like, Spain, Portugal. I've been to America recently. I went to Canada, Japan just a moment ago, and then my brain got to Colombia, and I was just like,
Better not say that.
"I'm not going to say I've been to Colombia. I'm going to leave that one off. The guy suspects me of drugs, and if I say I just spent half a year in Colombia, it ain't gonna fly." So I left that one off. But we're here now, and it's a good time.
yes.
It is a good time.
It is a good
Before
thing.
we head off to Australia.
Yeah.
Well, what's been new with you guys? What have you been up to over the last? I mean, when was the last time I streamed? It's been.
It was Colombia, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It
in
was
Colombia.
Colombia.
Before you got in with the cartel.
Yeah, while I was playing Tales of Arise, which was actually a killer of a game.
Did you finish it?
No, no.
Definitely not.
Basically, when I got to America, it wasn't really like Bree said. There's a spare room in the house I could
You just
stream.
have to clean it.
I went there and it was just a hollowed out shell of a room with like crusty old like exercise machines, guitars,
Yeah.
and her cat just basically lived in it.
Yeah, but really, it's less that you didn't have a space to do it, and more like you just wanted to knuckle down on your trading.
Yeah, I just want to do other projects as well. Start doing some editing stuff. The same happened to me at the airport. We see a woman was loud
Oh,
as shit.
no, Shelby. It's embarrassing, isn't it?
She played you intentionally.
Very embarrassing.
Wait. I heard of a major bust in UK, $500 million in coke, hidden in bananas.
Bananas. What the fuck?
No, I haven't heard of that one. I heard of someone like walking their beach down like Dorset.
Oh, well, found it washed up.
Just found like it washed up.
Didn't they hand it all in? Or do they try to?
How do you ever know if they've handed it all in?
You can't remember if they tried to they handed it all in, or they tried to keep some of it and got found out and got arrested.
I saw that somebody found and handed into the police 190 million in cash. What'd you do with the 10 million, bitch?
Yeah.
What'd you do with the 10
I would
million?
have kept 10 million.
Right?
You got to keep some.
I would have kept I would have kept half of
Just
it.
Would you guys keep a cube of like you see in thousands of cubes of Pocania? You know that one cube will probably like street value of at least 200k. That's your mortgage, man. Just this one cube.
You're gonna have to sell it first, then.
Yeah, you could sell that shit quick and easy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you do it?
Well, I don't know how to sell it easy. I'd have to give it to somebody else, or get somebody to do it for me.
I wouldn't, because I'm a moral guy.
Yeah.
And drugs are bad, okay? Okay. Of course, peasant doesn't want to clean, lazy git. I have a top knot. It's like a get out of cleaning free card. I recently did this, by the way. This is like a new as of like 2-3 days, but it's getting really long on the fringe. Shall I release the Kraken?
Go on.
I mean, it's gonna look funny now. Whenever
Shall I release
because
it?
it's been in all day, he kind of looks like a.
I look like a who?
He looks like a who. He's got
Everybody needs a sneeze.
That's not a who. That's
Oh,
a.
shit, it's not a who.
That's the Lorax.
Is it?
Different.
Bring it down.
Oh, you look crazy now. Okay. Let's give it a little. It's wet. Why is it wet?
Because it was just raining
Oh,
outside.
okay. You look
Yeah, that looks
fucking
better.
crazy.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
not.
good.
You can't fix it. You got to just put it back.
Just to give some perspective.
It's gotten very long.
I want Piss to go bald.
Oh, don't say that.
Huh? I think
J-Mon wants
I
to
think
go
I
bald.
could actually. I'm actually. It's possible for me to get a pompadour. I'm not far for pompadour. Like if I just curl it, ready,
Oh, babe, you look.
and look like a.
Johnny Bravo.
You know,
You do look
you know,
like Johnny Bravo.
you know, in every anime, you have like the main school kid villain, and then he has like his two little goons, and one of them is like fat, and the other one is the one with like the buck teeth, and he always has this hairstyle.
That's kind of what you look
I
like.
look like Goon too.
You do look like goon number 2.
Very goonish.
Hey, goonish. What a look.
Pompa Bez, let's go. Pomp it up. Pomp it
I
up.
mean, it seems like people dig it, so you might as well
I
keep
mean,
it
I'm
up.
just basically with growing your hair out, you've got to go through like hideous stages of it. I'm
You
at that
do.
hideous stage. But ultimately, my final goal is a full-blown superhero thing.
Oh no, not that.
I want a Sephiroth.
Oh,
No,
hmm
I'm
you
really
can
not
pull that
into
off.
that.
I
You
can and I will.
I think your hair goes too
respectfully,
curly. You'd have to
respectfully, you
straighten it and
can't.
everything.
You can't, and that would kill your hair. You
Yeah.
don't have the hair type for it.
Sephiroth's hair is like an easy to maintain style.
No, no, not with your hair type. It's not. If you had straight hair, sure.
What's
But
going
you
on with
don't.
yours? You're just going for the El Recedion.
Dick.
You had to bring back your shaman look. That was the best you ever looked. You know when Captain America became
Oh no,
shaman?
not shaming.
Oh
It's
no.
nomad.
I keep,
Yeah, when I grew it out like that, yeah, I thought about it.
you look good as Nomad.
You might be able to pull off an angeal. You could see it
My
through
hair
the
is all black
pierce.
and emo as fuck now. What to do with it? See, when my hair was like this and I didn't have the top knot, I was doing this. You know, like
The
the
goth
emo the
kids,
goth kids from South Park.
they're just
You,
always flipping.
you can't say them do the flip because in your fucking face. It was cheesing me off. But yeah, it's nice to see 50 hombres
Mm.
back.
We had more than
The
that one.
OG
We
50.
did have 62 in the chat.
I love it. I love it. Just for a hangout stream, I'm gonna get on the rebirth, have an absolute whale of a time. I don't know where you guys are in your playthrough. If it's going to be the case, you're going to do all of your playthroughs before you pop into some streams.
Mm.
I'll try to do some highlights of them, break this story down, and see how far off my theories were. No, I'm very excited.
Hmm.
Yeah, my recent theories I did on Lost Number. -2% chance that it's actually going to happen. That would be such a cool twist, though.
Yeah, but we know that they don't really dibble dabble in that as
Oh
much.
man, if they
They
brought me on
do.
for the rebirth, like right in, I would have dropped some juices on
You're
them.
blacklisted. That's what they
You
brought.
are.
I am,
They secretly hate
You're
you.
blacklisted from everything.
dude. I know that's not even a doubt. I know Square Enix hate me. I know that for a fact because FF Union have directly told me that they've spoken about me. They've spoken
Oh,
about me, and they've basically chatted about me. And yeah, I can only conclude that they despise me.
be like that.
They despise my professionalism. Let me onto your showcases, Square. I'll be professional. Your theories are far more interesting than actual stories they put.
Well, that's a compliment.
That's a very big compliment. I don't like it though. I
You
constantly
say
want
that.
Phoenix to be like
Yeah, but
I've seen a lot of people
that's
in
the
the
thing
chat
these
say that
days.
about your 15 theories. Like,
Mm.
to the point of being upset about it. They're like, how could you have made such a better, like, so many better theories for 15 than what it actually
You
was?
see
We
that a lot
thought.
these days
yeah.
with our IPs as well, though, fans writing better stories than the actual, like, especially with older running like
Yeah, man.
IPs. The fans have a better idea.
I don't understand why everything seems to be in a writing crisis right now. I mean, me and Brie, no, 16 is a perfect example of why, what happens at the ending. Like, if you personally don't like it, why it can affect our thing. Me and Brie, we just chow down the shit sandwich that is season 8 Game of
We
Thrones.
did. We
We
went
just
all
watched the whole through,
Yeah.
and yesterday, literally yesterday, all hell brand the fucking broken. All hell brand the broken. Here's a fucking great story.
That was the most bizarre thing.
Man, come on.
Like, what is the logic there of like, yes, you have a good. No, he does.
He doesn't have
Out
a
of
good story.
his story is kind of the one that I'm just like, okay, yeah. Bran fell out of a fucking tower. Whoopie ding dong.
My crap, I look crazy.
You do look a little bit crazy, but that's okay.
Yeah, I just look crazy.
Just let yourself look crazy for a little bit.
I hope your Evangelion interpretation for FF7 is correct. I do too.
Wait, I don't know about this. You have a
Yeah.
Ava sprinkle in it.
I think
Tell me about that.
Cloud essentially is gonna do a human instrumentality. He's going to have to decide. Sephiroth wants to create
Yeah.
an afterlife. He's going to want to create a third option in the live stream. It's going to be through Cloud that's going to be instituted. But ultimately, the decision is going to lie on Cloud's shoulder. And it will be similar to, do you live in like separation and suffering, but it's the natural flow of things? Or what Shinji had to choose, where you live in bliss and you're all merged and you never depart from loved
Didn't
ones.
like it.
But he didn't like it. Is Cloud going to have to learn that lesson? And I think Aerith giving Cloud the white material is
Bree
going to be a
is
little
an
bit
Ava
of.
fan. A huge Ava
Yeah, we're
fan.
going to get Ginge to watch it while we're
Yeah,
out here.
Yeah.
Because
it
this
made me so
motherfucker is
excited.
loving. I've never seen Gundam. I don't know if you have. He's talking about iron-blooded orphans. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys have seen Iron-Blooded Orphans and Evangelion, but we was talking about it. From what he's
I'll say like
describing,
the Alea Vignana system and things like that. And
yeah, like they link up the kids to
yeah,
like the robots, and like it's dark, and they don't
yeah, it's pretty
they
gritty.
don't hesitate on killing people.
No.
And I'm like, dude, if you love that, Evangelion would be your shit.
It's
Yeah.
such a good.
Iron Blooded, yeah, it made me cry too.
Yeah, Ginger's hyped me up on it.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
I want to watch it too. We can watch both of these.
Never
things while
seen
we're
it.
out here.
When you talk about like orphans and like being like
Mm.
in war and stuff, immediately Type Zero goes to my mind. And when I've been walking around to Japan, guys, I don't know when was the last time you listened to it, but just listen to Type Zero, the soundtrack Type
Yeah.
Zero. That to me is one of the most masterful pieces of music in the whole series.
It really is.
For my personal opinion, when I listen to that, I'm like, how did this tiny, microscopic, like ancient ass game that took 7-8 years for Tabata to get into the West, that was strapped to the back of 15, that virtually no one played, has this like story, but more this song that is just so masterful. Oh, I love it.
It's a bop.
Here's an absolute bop.
It's a bop.
Make a reaction channel so we can watch. For what? Type Zero?
Animes.
Type Zero?
Watching anime.
The animes?
Oh, that's such a.
I'm a Gundam
I get
fangirl.
annoyed by those channels, so I couldn't possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I just wouldn't like to try to like circumnavigate copyright rules like Susie Lou.
Yeah, didn't you have that before when you tried watching an anime?
Oh no, that was Persona 4. That was a complete
Oh, right, yeah.
just accident. I thought that they'd be chill with it, but my dudes, last season of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my gosh. Well, don't say
Last
too much
episode of Jujutsu Kaisen.
travelers. Which fuck.
That, oh my god. It was wow.
It really, I think that this season really quieted a lot of people who were saying that Jujutsu was kind of like not that great and just kind of like surface level.
Yeah.
Not that great, eh? That shit was fire.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was getting confused as hell because I was also getting a little bit
It was
stoned.
very high. Like during the first few episodes.
And like
he
when
was
they're
really
they're
high.
like explaining like how the domain expansions work and how like what the rules
Like
of
there's like the
different-
long-winded explanations. He's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know what's
I'm
going
like,
on.
they're just like, this is
Taking
gonna
another
happen, this
hit.
happens, and this means that, and they're trapped in
It's
that.
like, whoa.
Oh, I don't know what's happening, but this is what my Brie, do you know what's happening? She's like, I am crystal clear on everything.
I was, because I wasn't that high.
Oh, good. Fuck. Lopez just started Rebirth today. You started it. Sweet.
Exciting.
I might start up tomorrow or the next day, one or the other. Gundam is great for me as I like to see both sides of a conflict, and Gundam goes the extra mile.
It's true.
That is cool. I recently watched
was-
that World War
Yeah.
documentary that really goes out of its way
Yeah.
to do it from the Germans' perspective, what they thought, what they believed, all the different
Yeah.
sides of it.
No, Gundam is good for that. Like, it was when I first started watching it, I was like, "Oh, these are the good guys and these are the bad guys." And it's actually watch a bit more of it. Like, actually, no, like you start seeing both sides of it. And it's
Right?
Like, yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Whoever sets out to be the villain. Although I do like that skit where who was it who did the skit? Weber. Something in Weber. Boys from Peep Show. Mitchell and Weber. They're dressed up as Nazis and they're just looking at their flag, and they look at the Americans' flag, like stars and eagles. And they look back at their flag. It's like, why a skull and crossbones? Why a skull? Why is that? Are we the bad guys? Like, why a skull? A black skull? Are we the bad guys? Dynamic Mode and Rebirth is fun. is that the mode I should be playing on? I've heard people saying stuff about the performance mode.
Feels like a
This is-
pseudo hard mode without feeling. Okay.
Wait, so what do you mean dynamic mode? Because there's the performance mode, and there's obviously the juicy visual mode.
Mm.
Is that the third mode, dynamic mode? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you just when you put it up, look at the settings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They adapted JJK season 2 so beautifully. There wasn't one bad episode. Yeah, I think
Right. It really
before every
was.
episode, I was just like, I want more. I think we ended up like binging because we took a little break from it and then we binged it. It was
Mess around with them.
Just yay or nay, guys. The Attack on Titan ending. Just say yay or nay. Yay,
you know how I feel.
nay. To the AOT ending. I mean, I'll just say the rumbling,
I'm a manga reader, so I
absolute
knew.
wildness. Like it was so disturbing, but there was a side of me that was just like,
I read the
this
manga.
is tough. This is
So
tough
I
to chow
knew
down.
for a long time in advance how I was going to feel about it, but I heard whisperings, which you always hear people chat some bullshit. Oh, they're going to change the ending. And I was so excited and I was looking forward to it. And I was like, I hope they do. I hope they make it better. And they did tweak some stuff. They really did.
Hmm.
And they did make it a little bit better, but it was basically the same. And I was just kind of like,
But you know, there is a side to me that
Mm.
while at the time I was like, oh, when I look back on it, I'm like, that show subverted every expectation so hard. And while I'm like, I feel funky with it, it does nothing to destroy the quality of that whole like the whole series. Like, just fucking loved it. Like, it doesn't destroy AOT. I could happily watch it again and still like
I
it,
agree. I do think that it's one of those things where it's like
even knowing where it all leads
yeah,
to,
the ending isn't
which
like
is
terrible to where I don't want to
the
watch it
fucking
again.
shitter.
I actually watching the ending did make me want to rewatch it, weirdly enough, even though I don't really like it.
Mm.
It's not like terrible.
Oh,
It's just a bit.
if any of you played Stellar Blade, I'm hearing amazing things about that. I think Night Sky Prince saying it's one of the most phenomenal games he's played in a while.
Really?
Yeah, Stellar Blade.
Who's still playing again?
Let me to quickly show you it.
I feel like it's
So I know you guys won't be able to see this, but
Oh,
that.
that's
because
me.
he opened the stream.
So it's a new gameplay
Oh,
overview.
yes.
Yeah, this it's a Korean game, right?
Is it now?
Just
Oh, yeah, I have
Yeah, it
seen
is
this.
crazy.
skip. You have seen it,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it just looks so cool with the character designs and oh,
That does look really
right.
clean.
It looks so clean. Has anyone played it? I've been curious in this game for a long time. I mean, come on, look at that. Like
Pretty
It's
nice.
pretty cool.
10, 15 seconds, you're like, does it live up to how good it looks in the trailers? I like AOT after Season 3 Part 2. There's a
Oh.
Raynatus trailer on Nintendo JP. What is that? Raynatus. Oh, wait. So dynamic mode is enemy scaling.
Oh, is that like when it
So is that
tracks how good you're playing the game?
so is that based on your gear level? They keep all of the enemies scaled relative to how powerful you're becoming in the
I
game.
fuck with that.
Because I love that shit.
Mm.
Let's just not forget that I cleared 16 pretty well, pretty clean. Like a few deaths here and there. But I ran with no gear, no accessories, with an infantry fucking blade. From start to fucking finish.
I'm not going to lie, but you put me off of playing that game because while you played it. Because I was like, that looks too easy. Like,
Dude,
It was.
I was playing it with no gear. Zero gear. And I was like,
Your voice is going.
this isn't challenging enough.
Zero
Oh no, but you pairs. It's just a demo. You don't know that the real game's going to be fucking this easy. It's
You're
just
still
a
hurt by
demo.
that.
I'm so
He got a
pissed.
lot of shit.
When I played the demo, I went, "Oh my god, this is a catastrophic failure on Square Enix's end. You need to adjust the difficulty. Yeah, enemy scaling, a hard mode out of the gate, something to fix this fucking nonsense that's about to go down." And that shit went down. 16 was supposed to be a tough game that catered to both,
I'm surprised.
new players, because Final Fantasy 15 did that whole, oh, it's for old fans and new fans alike. You know what Square Enix mean by that is they think that old fans of like Final Fantasy have never touched an action game in their life. That they don't have fingers, they don't have capacity to play action games. That anyone who's a Final Fantasy core fan like has no clue how to operate action games, and therefore you have to make it ridiculously easy. Why carry that same mentality with 16 as well?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep doing it? Are you just going to keep making like games that cut off any kind of challenge? Like for people who like challenging games, for people who want that difficulty.
I knew people that.
People seem to be saying that like they like the difficulty. This person
What
says
for
Rebirth is pretty
Rebirth?
challenging so far.
Yeah, I mean, base remake was not under that threshold of like this is so easy that it's kind of killing the enjoyment for me. Was not that. I had fun with it, you know, and the hard mode was good, but dynamic scaling. I love that. I love that. Does it actually work very actively and like noticeably? Is it like significantly making the game harder?
I'm starting in dynamic, don't see much difference.
Yeah,
I
see,
guess it just depends.
it's one of those things where you say, yeah, you say dynamic mode, it's like,
Mm.
how hard does
Mm.
that actually affect? Because I'd love that. I'd love that stuff where it's like I can use all the like most powerful stuff or the coolest stuff without just insta GGing the
Yeah.
flames.
Yeah.
With Clive, you could literally put on his iconic stances like the three most powerful abilities of any icon and just
And just fuck anything up,
fuck
really.
anything.
You could really fuck things up
Anything.
very easily.
Just literally
Mm.
walk up to any pack and just go and get it done.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't even just using no gear, no accessories, and an infantry blade, and then just going in and using the most powerful abilities. No, I was also purposely not using the most powerful abilities and purposely trying to go for stylish points, which, you know, in most games, if you try to go for stylish point, you're going to get punished,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No punishment. I'm just free juggling everything. Fucking stippy time. Everybody stippy time. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's disappointing it turned out hard.
Stranger Paradise had brutal ones.
It did.
Bro, how long did we stream that Scorpion fight? 12 hours. Longest stream I've
Oh, that
done
was
today.
I'm pretty sure I remember, like, because I wasn't watching the stream, but I remember, like, him messaging me.
That
And
was
I went to
legendary.
sleep. I went to sleep, and you guys were doing it. And then I woke up, and you were still going. I
Mhm.
was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I was so
He
confused.
basically tried to fight a boss that was like 40, 50 levels above us. You're supposed to like slowly scale up.
It was
And we just used all of our crystals to unlock the hardest point. And we'd walk in, and I'm telling you, like, even one bat
yeah.
mob, even if it just picture, you were dead. And what we would do is we'd just spend ages walking around, fucking trying to fight the bat. And as soon as we killed the bat, we'd be like, grab the gear and run, grab the gear and run, just to try to get a slightly
It was
higher
like the
level.
Bahamut DLC, wasn't it?
And we would just get like the scrimpings of gear. And we tried to take the Scorpion on.
That was lightning.
We were up against that
Changing up the
motherfucker.
freaking
But dude,
jobs.
I learned the intricacy of that combat system.
Mm.
We went through every class, every
Yeah.
build, learned the combinations, and then suddenly you realize this is a fucking amazing game. Like, this is
I enjoyed it.
beautifully like fleshed out combat
It was
with
great.
yeah. Again, it has something along the lines of like 150 job classes.
I remember you telling me something like that.
Crazy.
I was like,
Remember the
Because in
FF10
every
Seymour
job
called on
class, there's
stream?
subclasses within subclasses. It's crazy, huh?
Oh, the Seymour fail on stream.
what's
FF10. Like, when we played FF10, Seymour.
Wait, which one? There's so many Seymours.
Was it the last one?
Seymour
It's when
3?
you made me fight because you made me do like the really weird way of building the game, and it was my first time playing
Dude,
it.
I have crashed my 10 build every time. And like, we was in America for a bit, and me and Bree tried to play. It was like, let's connect. We're a new couple, we're dating, and we both have this
for dating?
passion of Final Fantasy. I was like, let's play through Final Fantasy 10 together. Fantasy 3, she was like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
I was
What the
so
fuck have you done with the sphere grid? Oh my god, why have you done that?
That's what the chat were like with him the entire playthrough.
I was getting so pissed off. I was like, you're gonna fuck the whole playthrough like that. I'm like, you need to be putting this on this and then this on this. And he's
And what she means by that What she means by that, and this is why Bree's a lame is she's played 10 how many times?
Not that many for
Right.
10.
They don't want to go down the meta path, right?
You don't have to. Because the thing is, I'm not asking for the
You
the
were
meta.
asking for the meta path, and you build the meta path. It's like, well, that's the most effective thing for Tidus. That's the direction
No,
you
no,
have
no,
to
no,
take
no.
the unit.
That's not what I was doing. Because I do different things most of the time.
What if I
It's
want to
just,
play
it's
Warrior Una?
you can do
When I
that.
played
But
12,
hold on,
I had
it's not
Healer
about
Bar,
that. It's not, it is not about that.
Ninja Pinello.
No, because you can give them different builds, but in order to set things up right, you need to go and do certain things, and you just put shit wherever. There's no thought into it. It's not.
Yeah, there's not thought at the moment.
To build this kind of
Because what you want to do?
no,
You want to get yourself. Do you want to get yourself? This is how you have a.
so wrong.
Here's how you have a good time on any game. You build it like shit. You're like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. How do I get out of this? And then it's in the
You just
process
chat and
of
shit.
getting out of the hole you just dug yourself that you have like this enlightening arc. It's like you've added an extra hard mode because of your initial stupidity, and it's beautiful.
Because that's the thing. When
It's
it
the
doesn't
best way
realize,
to play a
like,
game.
if
They
you're gonna
just
make
they
Yuna
just
something
reminded us
different,
of what the
you have to
foul
make
was though.
Lulu something
It was
different,
when
you
we
know?
forgot to you refused to save after the Seymour fight we did, and we got petrified. I remember that now. And we had to and we had to go back through it again.
It was like,
So
oh, this would be
stupid.
like so terrible if you had petrified.
So stupid.
I remember the horror
Yeah.
of that
And
moment.
we had to go back and do it again.
You looked at me like dirt that day.
Yeah.
See, if I was actually there, because I wasn't in Asia yet when that happened, I would have grabbed the controller and saved it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not.
Brighton,
Uh,
Uncle Novus.
No,
There's Novus in the house. Oi, oi,
here.
oi, oi. Oh, yeah, I
I
forgot.
think
Yeah.
Leviathan's here too.
Brighton.
Brighton.
Hello, Ice
Brighton.
Leviathan.
I see.
Nice to
Hey,
see
good
you.
to see you, Ice. Ayo. The Seymour Fail night was great last stream I made, I think, actually. That was great. I love moments like that.
I still want to play 10 2 actually.
Like that,
It's
that's
a good time. I think you'd like
Mm.
it. It's very vibey.
I miss the days where, yeah, in games you could have wipes or game overs that legitimately like set you back.
Mm-hmm.
They were painful. They ripped you out. They made you like that shit doesn't happen
I don't really
anymore.
like thinking about it, honestly, because I can remember a few moments where I did that to other people as well. Like your dad.
What with his 8 playthrough?
Yeah.
Yeah, she destroyed her. She was little and she destroyed her dad's 8 playthrough, and then sat in the corner and cried.
I turned off the PlayStation to pretend
Thinking
like
that would help.
oh no.
He lost one fight and thought, oh, if I just switch it off.
Yeah, I turned it off because I was like, oh, then he'll
Shit.
think he won't, because that's the thing is if it's on like a you
And
died
her
screen,
dad,
he's gonna know I touched
her
it.
dad
If I
was
turn
in
it off, he could think maybe the cat touched like stepped on PlayStation.
And her dad was in the worst place of any farm fancy. Where's the worst place? In almost every farm fancy. It kills your soul to navigate it, to fight through it, and the idea of wiping and going through it again. It is always the sewers.
He was in the sewer.
The sewers of
Oh.
8.
I died to a bat
Oh,
because I didn't know how
the
to.
sewers of 12.
I was very
Ah,
little, so I didn't know how to attack. I was like, "What do you press?" Because I was just running around. I was like, "Ooh, this is cool. This is cool." I,
isn't that a bit where Irvin chokes on the shot?
yeah, it's right before that.
Yeah. Irvin
Yeah.
mad choked.
I can't
I
believe
guess that's because in his sub psyche he knew he was.
it wasn't his sub psyche. He was very aware of what he was doing.
Well, no, as in, did he just have issues with taking shots and killing a person, or was it because he knew, like, in his
He
mind
knew who
that?
she was. That
Oh,
was
he never lost
yeah.
his
He's the only one
memory.
that yeah.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, you know
He
this.
never lost his memories to
He's
the
the only one that knew. That's why it was so hard for
the
him.
GFs.
Hmm
So why didn't he tell them like straight up much
It's the
sooner?
one thing that I'm just like, he should have said something earlier.
Why
But
did Irvine
his
not say
excuse
something?
was just like, well, I was the only one, so it was kind of weird. Like,
Is that what he
it's
said?
something like that. Yeah, he was like, well, since I'm the only one, I just figured I wouldn't say anything. It's kind of like, I'm the only one, and this is
I
awkward.
don't want to stand out.
Uh,
Me, the guy who fucking shows up in the cowboy breeches, and like, everyone, look at me.
It was just a weird decision. They could have thought of a better excuse, but whatever.
I miss your Portugal vlogs. What the bike packing ones? Yeah, man. I got loads of bike packing stuff, and I want to go bike pack through Europe, Sweden, Norway. That's my big dream. It's my big dream, as well as trying to get to New Zealand. For Brie, it's South Korea.
I'm very excited to go to South
What about
Korea.
you, Jins? Where do you want to go in the world? Is it straight back to the Japan?
I would like to go to Japan again, actually.
Where else?
I haven't been to Italy yet as well. I want to do Italy.
Yeah, I want to go to
It's
Poland.
Italian
Really.
heritage.
Yes, Italian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
I
guy.
get that. I want to go to Poland for the
Yeah.
same reasons.
I've been to Italy.
I've
You
been to
don't have any, you
Italian.
don't have any like
I've
good
been to
experiences in
Italian.
Italy.
I've been
do
to
you?
Italy 3 times and I got robbed all 3 times.
Really?
You didn't get robbed what when you went to
What?
Venice? Did you get robbed there as well?
With the
Or was that just the prices
Italians.
out there?
Oh, yeah, I felt like I got robbed. Yeah, no, I forgot I went to Venice. Yeah. I've been to Rome. And then I travelled through Italy. That's when we got robbed. No.
What the fuck?
They broke into a car. Stole everything.
That's a
And
bit.
you were on the run anyway, weren't you?
Yeah?
You were on the run anyway.
My mum
weren't you?
was.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm like, what?
You know,
What's the run?
we were just casually fleeing international police to Italy.
Well, I feel like that's something you should know if you're fleeing.
Hey, I'm 8 years old. I'm innocent.
Mm.
I have an innocent face.
No.
Anyway, it's been cool hanging with you guys. Anything before we bounce? I know we've just been riffing and chatting some nonsense, but what are you guys up to? How you feeling? Any questions? Anything you want to know about the channel? Throw them at us before we sign out, guys.
Yes.
Do we have any more of that soju? That was
Notice
delicious.
has
No,
Sicilian
it's
family
gone.
as well.
It's gone.
Yeah, my nan's from Sicily.
And
She's a
she's a mean
She's a
old
piece of
woman.
work.
Basically she's never got over it. I know you tell them the story. It's the London story.
Oh, she lives in like outer London, which is a pretty rough area.
Ridiculous, mate.
Yeah.
And when I was like 10 years old, she wanted me to go down to like this shop down this street in London to buy a can of tomatoes, and I refused to do it.
Tomatoes.
And she
At
has
how
never
old?
forgiven me. I was like 10 years old.
10 years
So
old.
she
Wanted
sent
you
me
to
a
walk the
10-year-old
street of London.
walk the street of London to get like a tin of tomatoes, and I didn't do it. And she has never forgiven me since. And I'm now 31 years old.
And
It is quite a
he
habit.
has always lived as a little pussy in her mind
Yeah.
ever since that day.
It's rough.
She's rough.
That's very
What
rough.
was it she recently
So
did?
does she like bring it up?
No, you're like,
She does bring it up, yeah. Like,
you show up.
yeah, she brings it up, yeah.
You'll show up at family events and she'll just roast.
I mean, I'm not. It's not really on me anymore because I just don't talk to her anymore that much. Like, I don't give her the benefit of the doubt. But now she just picks on other family members as well. So it's like she has to get out.
That's kind of like you with messing around.
Can I have a hug before you
People.
guys leave? Of course, Vincent.
Come on then.
Let's bring it in.
Come on.
Alright.
I'll see you for the rebirth, hombres.
Big hug.
I'll jump in.
You feeling that?
Have a go.
Okay.
Yep. Who's touching
Who's
my
that?
giblets? Someone's touching my squidgies. Oh my.
Nasty boys.
Right. The City Opera Omnia was shut down, was it? It doesn't matter. We don't need Opera Omnia anymore because we've got what was it called?
Put that away.
What's the dank? We love it. The Final Fantasy music.
Oh,
What's that called? I'm blanking.
me too.
This is old age.
Orchestra.
Orchestra of Omnia.
No, it wasn't.
Orchestral.
Somebody please help me. We played this.
Paloozies.
Theatrhythm.
Oh
Thank you,
yeah, of course,
JK.
theatrhythm. That just rolls off the tongue. That does. Yeah, theatrhythm. Theatrhythm.
You played loads of that. You just,
Theatrhythm.
Played it a lot.
It was
Yeah.
great. That was a great
It
game.
was a good time.
Cool builds and building up your characters. Love that game.
I enjoyed it.
I know you demonstrated a lot of rage.
Distant Worlds.
A lot of rage.
I want to go to Distant Worlds again.
Yeah, Distant Worlds was a good time. Did you see the Elden Ring DLC?
oh,
Yeah, I've seen
I
that.
did.
Seen
Yeah.
that.
Did you ever play it? Did you play Elden Ring? Oh, it's me that hasn't done that.
I fucking played it.
How long did it take you?
It took him a bit.
I think
Did you-
I think I speedrunned it.
No.
I did grand.
You did better than I expected you to.
Yeah, it was tough.
I'm guessing you were stubborn on it though when you were playing it.
I mean, you
Across
can't.
the hill.
I mean, at first he was pissing me off because he wouldn't like go and do things. He was just like, "I'm gonna beat this right now." I'm like, "You literally."
Right. So
Can't.
you know when you roll up and they've set a boss in a location way too early.
Yeah.
And then you're like fighting and you're fighting and
You're
you
like, "I
like
can get
kind
this."
of get the groove of the fight, but then
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Yo, dude, you like this is way too soon. You should go somewhere else." But I'm like, I'm in the groove. I can do it.
See, from what I've heard for the
And
DLC,
I did it.
Stubborn.
from what I've heard from the DLC, is they're making it more like Sekiro, so you won't be able to do that. Like you will actually have to level up like through. From I haven't played it, but from what
What
people,
more? How can you make Elden Ring more linear?
I've heard, I've just said the
In
way
this-
Sekiro was played is like you have to. There's certain things you can't just go in.
Really? I mean, that's the
This is what
appeal
I've
of
been
Elden
told
Ring,
anyway.
right? Like you can just like go anywhere and get mushed way before your time,
Mm,
within reason.
mm.
Um, Upcom was so good, and I hate that it died. Yeah, it's died. 11, has that also finally died?
Yeah, I think that they
They keep saying they're going to kill it, and then they give it more funding.
thought that they did officially kill it,
Please,
which makes me sad.
bring that out as a single main
I
line.
would be so happy if they did that.
Single
I
main
loved
line.
11.
Condense the
So good.
story. Give it as a single main line. Those people who loved 11 and love the characters can re-experience it. And for those of us who never played it, well, we can experience it. It's what they need to do.
Made me mad when I was watching yelling at the screen. You're not ready. One more time. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating sitting next to him while he was playing that. I'm like,
But where's the challenge of it? I don't
get
understand.
better weapon. Because you had just nothing. You had nothing at that point in
I
time.
had nothing but skill, or the potential to gain skill.
Oh no, I made Bug's face.
Well, that one.
I have a German Shepherd that makes that face.
That's the thing. With turn-based combat, it can get to the point where it's actually statistically impossible to win this, or the RNG just has to come down in a phenomenally
Yeah.
lucky fashion. But with Elden Ring, you can kill anything at any point if you have the right skill.
Yeah, it would just take you a bit longer than if you had the better weapons and that. But
End it like this.
Yeah, we'll sign out now.
This is a
maybe
good
it's
way
like
to
a
end it.
hairband, so it just like falls down like that.
Well, we can end it like this.
But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. It looks.
It's been good to see you.
This looks like the tree that you have to go and burn in Elden Ring. Look,
It does actually.
a beautiful
Should we
tree.
make
Or it
that's a
looks like
test?
a
Shall I burn your hair.
trufula tree from.
Do it.
Just set it alight.
Start singeing some
Okay, let's
tops.
maybe not do this.
Little Bunsen burner. All right, guys. I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, or sometime really soon. Oh, but it's Rebirth.
Ah.
Yeah. But by and large, this has sounded and looked okay.
They say it sounds good.
I'm gonna put myself down in this corner.
On my chest.
Yeah.
Thing, and cut your hair. Never.
I like his hair long.
I've had to suffer to grow it long.
It's taken him a while.
And look how fantastic I look.
It looks great.
I
You
look.
just need to get the side shape.
Yeah, it's just the
Side,
sides that are the problem right now.
you'll be golden.
I like this. I like this. We need to keep this.
This
This is good.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could like gel it into like a lancet.
Jesus Christ. Start
Dragoon.
stabbing people
A
with it.
dragoon lance. Or like, what was the nation that had like the pointy spear tops on top of their helmets?
Didn't France have that in the First World War?
Like, what if I just dye this bit silver and have it up as like a lance? Why is it defying gravity so hard right now? I love it.
Because you've got a head, you've got a.
You have
Dude, this is great. This
have gel in it.
this takes me
Did
from
you put gel in it?
a clean 6 foot
When did you put gel in it?
today to look
You
good
mean
for you.
five
You said you
nine?
didn't use gel.
You mean 5'9"?
I said I don't.
I didn't notice it.
I'm not 5'9".
He's 5'9".
Fuck that. Part of that 5'9" crew. I know. I reckon. I
Oh,
reckon.
you're 5'9".
He's 5'9".
Oh yeah,
Who would you say is part of the
how measure
short
tape.
crew?
I'm 6'2".
I'm going to guess people's heights very quickly to sign out. Shelby is just a classic 5'5".
No, Shelby is 6'8".
Oh, shit, Shelby's a big bitch.
6'8".
She's like Brienne of Tarth.
She's a tall queen.
Shelby has a Brienne of Tarth build.
No, that's not her build. I'm just
Would
she's just
decapitate a
very
horse in two
tall.
with a great sword.
She's just very tall.
How are you? You're 5'10". Backlog 4'9". Ice Leviathan.
Ice Leviathan
Skinny,
is
skinny and tall.
7'11".
7'11". Yeah.
7'11". And Novus. What do you think Novus is?
2'4".
I think Novus you can get like a 6'4", just a solid 6'4".
Genuine
No, I'm
guess.
gonna say Novus is like
5'11".
5'5", but he's
No, I think he's 5'11".
also as wide as he is tall.
What Novus
What?
is?
He's like a big ball. Novus is just a big ball of happy love that just rolls in. Like what's the girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory turns into a blueberry?
Oh,
Veronica. No, Veronica was the goose bitch. Veronica Salt.
it's something salt, isn't it?
Forget their
Salt.
names.
Salt.
Salt.
We were saying that we say murder weird.
No, Australians.
Murder.
Murder.
Australians say murder.
Murder. How do you say it?
Murder. Or how Americans murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
Murder. Murder. And you guys say
Novus is
murder.
5'7".
Murder. Murder.
5'7". We got 5'4". I find only 5'4". No way. Why did you feel a resonance
Shelby's
with
lying.
Leviathan?
Shelby's lying. Shelby's not 5'6". Flip it around.
6'5".
6'5".
Yeah, we got a lot of 5'6s here. Anyone
He's
in
only
the
breaking the 6 foot category.
Jose is 5'7". You guys are all lying right now.
I mean, with this hair, I'm technically now like 6'5".
You mean 5?
I'm a beautiful
5'11".
6'5".
You're 5'11" with that hair. 5'9".
It's the fine.
There we go. We've got 6'2" there.
There we go. Backlog is
Look at
6'2"
this
as
wave.
well.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Jake Fish, but I'm 6 foot. I wish I was small.
You can be small. Just kind of shave some off.
Yeah.
Legs.
Is being small nice? I can't see any benefits. In the
Well, you are.
supermarkets, no benefit.
You are though.
Navigating through a crowd, no benefit. Name me one benefit of being a short ass mofo.
I mean, you would know.
I am a glorious 6 foot. Exactly.
If 6 foot is also
Not a
5'9".
quarter inch, less than 6 foot, not a half inch.
He's 5'9".
A glorious, precise 6 foot.
It's my headcanon that you're 5'9".
I don't know why people think I'm.
5'9".
I think he's 5'9".
I thought you said he was. What did you just say he was a second ago? Was it still 5'9"?
I can't sort.
He said he's
God.
5'11" with the
5'11".
hair.
I'm just gonna sign out looking like a crazy mofo. Anyway, beautiful hombres, thanks for jumping in. It's cool to see you all again, and see you from when we do the best playthrough that has ever happened in the existence of ever.
With no
I think
technical
it.
difficulty.
I feel it in my
I'm
bones.
very excited to play
The
this game.
rebirth. Again, people were arguing with this point. I saw a big debate on this
Right,
that
Novus.
it getting a 93 out of 100 does not make Rebirth one of the best reviewed Final Fantasies in the series. I don't know how you feel about it, guys, but say people are arguing because Final Fantasy 9, for example, got like 94, but that was only out of 22 reviews. Again, Brie gave a great example. If you go to a restaurant and if you've got a 9.4 out of 22 reviews, or you've got a 9.3 with 200 reviews, which restaurant are you going to?
That one with 200 reviews.
Precisely. So I hope the critics don't be tripping, because they do be tripping.
They do a lot.
They do be tripping. I hope it's that damn good, but we'll find out. Goodbye, everyone. Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao. I don't know if actually I can quickly show you before we line out, just very quick. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to disconnect
Causing all
everything.
sorts of problems.
I think I'll be able to walk around with this. Realized I disconnected the mic, obviously. So I'm doing my How does this sound, by the way? The laptop mic. It's got a Bang & Olufsen speaker in it, and I thought it sounded pretty good at times. Does it sound okay? But yeah, Sweet Ass TV. That's all we're streaming on. Like that's a banger, right? Play Rebirth on that now, boy. Some illuminated cacti. Go on, show them the pool. Dive in, Ginge. So we've got a little private pool. Nice and clear. Sounds good. Sweet. Go on, Ginge. Free your nips. Get in there. So it's nice. We've got a couple of lounges, pool. Can we show your room? Because Bree might have a vibrator out again.
God.
No, there's stuff in there.
Is there?
I've got a few women in there.
Oh, Ginge, get them out.
Women in there.
Get them out. We got 3 rooms.
Did you look it?
Yeah, go on. Switch the lights on. We'll show 'em. Where did you find all these fancy houses? Well, it's mostly my twin. We don't.
Yeah, she kind of picked this one out.
Yeah, this was mostly hers. But there's 3 of these.
Look at murder in here.
Yeah, why are the lights flashing? Some evil spirits in here. Ginger's got this all to himself.
We have a pretty big room.
There's a spot there. Does anyone want to fly out to Bali and come and take that spot next to Ginge?
Look, there's money on the bed as well. We can take that.
Well, make it rain, Ginge.
Oh, go ahead. Hold on.
Let's see if Ginge is a dirty degenerate. Let's see his make it rain technique. Bree, lay on the bed. Oh,
Laying on the bed.
it's all right. A bit of inconsistency with the notes.
Good.
We've not done it in a while.
Someone who's
And yeah, it's a nice place. If people want to see the full, they want to see the full experience. And then all of the bedrooms have
Little rain shower.
3 little rain showers. Very cool. Oh, it's alright. It's alright. We're here for 8 days. We're off to Canggu. And I have Jade's wedding. I've got to do a speech. But I fully know what I'm going to say. I'm going to try not to be a dickhead and ruin it. And then that's that. And then we're here for another month. That's it. Time for me to go drown Ginger in the pool.
No.
Yeah,
You want to put me in the pool?
up in the pool.
I'll go over if you want to.
Sounds like noodles.
Nice. Is that the toilet? Yeah, Jade and Tom's bathroom have got a nice hot tub in it.
Oh, nice. It's not a hot tub, it's a bath.
I want to go to Bali. Yeah, it's such a cool country. Really, really cool. Great vibes, even better food. Nice. Toodaloo, guys. Bring the TV outside and play Rebirth in the pool. I'll turn into a shriveled shrew.
Yeah, this can't happen.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are.
Bye bye.
Farewell.
Until potentially tomorrow for the live stream. Ciao.
Ciao. No. Jane, come on, try to sleep.
Are they actually asleep?
They're trying to sleep. Gosh.